What's up, family? It's a few minutes before Thanksgiving, and I want to jump on and make this video. I just got off work. I'm tired, but I felt the need to get on to share this with you guys. When I was a kid, I was at my uncle's house. My favorite uncle was my uncle ElijahAmmi. He had legally changed his name, and he had a son we called Haji. He was ElijahAmmi Jr. And so me and Lil Hodge, we were sitting there and we was going in on Charlie Brown. All right, it was around Christmas time frame, and we were laughing because Charlie Brown had a Christmas tree. Man, it was the scraggliest, raggediest Christmas tree ever, right? You know what I mean? You guys have seen it by now. Man, there's no branch. I mean, it's branches, but there's no leaves on the tree. It's the most pathetic tree ever, right? And so I'm going in hard on this Christmas tree. Little kids, right? But I'm going in hard, right? And my uncle was sitting there with his girlfriend. And he said something to me that changed my life. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. He said, "Do you have a Christmas tree?" And he already knew the answer to that. He already knew that his sister, who was my aunt, who was raising me, was a religious fanatic and everything was a sin to her. You know what I mean? He already knew that we didn't celebrate Christmas because they was on some that's pagan crap and that's all devil stuff and all that other foolishness, right? And so he knew we didn't celebrate Christmas. He knew I didn't have a Christmas tree. He knew we wasn't getting any presents. And he just asked me in front of his girlfriend, in front of Lil Haji, "Do you have a Christmas tree?" And I stopped and I looked at him and I was just shocked. I was like, "I already know you know that I don't have a Christmas tree. Why are you asking me that?" And I'm like, "No." He was like, "Well, how are you going to make fun of somebody else for having something that you don't have? It don't matter what it look like. He has more than you have. You don't even have that much. How are you going to make fun of him?" And when he said it, man, of course it shut me down. You know what I mean? It didn't just shut me down, man. It really got my wheels spinning. It got me spinning. Family, I'm going to share something with you. Those people that have tore you down the most, those people that have been the hardest on you, those people that have judged you and condemned you and belittled you and dismissed you and invalidated you and all those other things, those people that have walked out of your lives, those people that have hurt you and abused you, those are the people that see the most in you. They see something in you that they don't see in themselves. They tore you down. They've emotionally tore you down. They spiritually tore you down. They've intellectually tore you down because they don't want you to realize how great you really are. They don't want you to realize how powerful you really are. They don't want you to recognize what you're going to accomplish in your life. They don't want you to go there because they understand that they could never go there in their life. They understand they'll never reach the plateau that you're capable of reaching. They know that. They just don't want you to know that. And so they belittle you, they dismiss you, they ghost you, they gaslight you, they do all kinds of crazy psychotic things to tear you down, to invalidate you, to dismiss you. Because they don't want you to reach your full potential. They want you to stay underneath them. And so they're going to do what they have to do to keep you under their foot. It is what it is. It is what it is. Your job is to learn and discover who you are. Your job is to stop being mad at them and listening to their foolishness. Your job is to stop taking what they're saying and the things that they're doing to heart. It ain't personal. It feels personal. It feels like they're attacking you and all this other stuff. It ain't about you. It really ain't about you. It's about their insecurities. It's always been about them, but they make it out to be about you. Understand that. They tear you down. They put you down. They dismiss you. They invalidate you. They do all these crazy things that hurt you. But it ain't about you. It's about them and their insecurities. It's about them and their low self-esteem. It's about them and their self-hatred. But they're going to flip the script and make you think that it's about you. And how unworthy you are. How unqualified you are. Stop allowing people to determine your height. Stop allowing people to determine your greatness. Let me tell you something about successful people. Real successful people, they don't have time to be putting other people down. Real successful people that are about that business, about that life, man, they're busy doing what they came here to do. They ain't got time to be looking at what everybody else is doing. They ain't got time to be focusing on what somebody ain't doing. You know what I mean? They don't have time to be putting other people down because they're working on their craft. They're working on what they came here to do. It's always the people that ain't doing crap that have the most to say. It's always the people that ain't going nowhere that have the most to criticize, the most to judge, the most condemn. It's always the people that ain't spreading love. It's always the people that are the most hateful, jealous, self-righteous individuals that's always putting everybody else down. That's always judging everybody else. And they ain't doing nothing with their life. Get over it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's always those people that see you trying to do something. Why are you doing that? And what makes you think you qualified to do that? And nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody's going to accept you. And nobody's going to do it. Man, it is what it is. Ask them what they're doing. Ask them what are their goals and aspirations. Ask them what they're accomplishing. Ask them how many people they're helping. Ask them how many people they're mentoring and they're helping reach their full potential. If they ain't doing none of that, man, if they are doing that, it don't matter what they're doing. The point is, don't allow them to get you distracted. Don't allow them to stop you from doing what you came here to do. Do you. And let them do them. Let them do them. They're miserable, they're frustrated, and that's why they're attacking you. Because they see your joy, they see your happiness, they see your peace, and they don't understand it. They can't comprehend it. They can't believe that it's real. So they have to try to tear it down. They have to try to find fault. You could be helping thousands of people and they're going to try to find something to invalidate you. They're going to try to find something to minimize your message, to kill your voice. It is what it is. Get over it. It's part of the journey. It's part of your journey. It's part of the process. You're going to run into people just like that. Your job is not to allow them to get to you. Don't stoop to their level and start arguing and fighting with them. Don't stoop to their level and feel like you have to validate yourself to them. You have to explain yourself to them. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. Especially somebody that ain't doing nothing. But you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. When it comes to you living your life and you doing what you came here to do. Do you. And let them do them. Whatever that madness is, let them do them. Don't get distracted by all the yak that they talk. They're going to come hard. They're going to say everything and anything to get you off your track. It is what it is. But don't allow those haters to discourage you. Stop allowing them to silence your voice. Stop allowing them from keeping you from moving forward. You have a plan. Man, fulfill that. You have a purpose. Fulfill that. Stop asking all these deadbeats, and I'm calling them deadbeats because they ain't doing anything constructive with their life. That's for the greater good of humanity. Stop allowing these deadbeats to stop you from being a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of joy, regardless of the yak that they talk. And for me, it's always Christians. It's always Christians trying to tear me down. Well, you should be preaching Jesus, and you should be, I ain't trying to hear all of that. I didn't come here to do that. If that's what you feel led to do, then do that. That's not me. Let me be me. I'm gonna be me, whether you like it or not. You ain't got to watch the videos. I'm not gonna change because you tell me I need to do this. I don't care what you talk about. You ain't living my life. You ain't you ain't doing nothing for me. Why should I care what you think about me? Why should you care what other people think about you? We only care what other people think about us because we don't really value ourselves. We only care what people think about us because we don't value ourselves. And so we get distracted because now we're trying to appease and please everybody. We're trying to make everybody happy. Let me tell you something. You're going to go crazy trying to make everybody happy. You're going to go crazy trying to please everybody. You didn't come here to please everybody. You came here to be a beacon of love, a beacon of joy. Stop allowing them to mold you and make you into something that you didn't come here to be. Be you. Flow in your essence. Flow in your energy. Flow in your purpose. Because can't nobody be you. There's almost 8 billion people. And can't none of us be you. They could dress like you. They could try to talk like you, but they ain't got your flow. Be you. There are so many people waiting for you to let your light shine. There are so many people waiting for you to be that beacon that you came here to be, to light up their path, to light up their journey, to give them hope, to show them a better way. Be you. I love you guys. Happy healing. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.